afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
First offering on its way. Christian Yelich stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
That's a hit, their first of the new season.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Cole has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Pitch out, nothing doing. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddy Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddy Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Yelich stands at second with no outs. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. One strike now from Cole.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And that misses 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, making it an even 250 for his career, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting fifth. the
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker.
Jesse
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Outside and low, 3-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next, it'll be Max Muncy, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next up is Drew Mendoza. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. It's now 2-0 Boston. Now at the plate is Jerome Driscoll. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Striding in is Colton Wong. First delivery to him. Low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Late that time for a strike. Count even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Rafael Devers waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third.
Now
Third
it'll be
baseman,
Rafael Devers.
Rafael.
Lifetime against this pitcher.
Devers.
He's only 2 for 10. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 1 inning in the books here. The Red Sox on top, 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Hernandez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ronaldo Hernandez becomes the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. One and two for Christian Yelich.
1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on
Now
strikes
batting,
in this inning.
the
He
second
looks
baseman.
really sharp out there, guys.
Solak.
To the plate now, Nick Solak. In the air out toward right field. Rodriguez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jake Cave.
So one out and nobody aboard, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Into the box, Julio Rodriguez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Cave, base runner at first with one out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Ground ball right side to second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Mike Ford, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Now here's the pitch. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge has launched 250 major league home runs, a respectable number for just about anybody. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So next to hit is Jesse Winker. Worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate. Here is Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Lays off, 2-2 now. Down the first baseline. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Driscoll.
At the plate now, Jerome Driscoll. Liner towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Colton Wong now. First offering on its way, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
Alex Verdugo.
Now here's the pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two and one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Once again a 3-2. Full count still. Hit sharply on the ground. Wong has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Red Sox.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And now the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So now into the box is Drew Mendoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Muncy leads off first with 1 away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Standing in now, Ronaldo Hernandez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Boston strands a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rafael Devers. Now the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. One out, bases empty. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there are two away now. So two are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And in to hit next will be Jake Cave. First pitch of the AB now.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. So here is Nick Solak. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Count remains at 0-2.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Two pitch is fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another 2-2 offering, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Huascar Ynoa is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He bounced out last time up. And he takes a cold strike 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more on opening day after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for
Thank
the
you, Heidi.
Yankees, the right fielder.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Out in front of it, strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
3-2 full count. Rodriguez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Jairo Munoz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike two. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Ready with the 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And it's fouled away. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. And now in the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Three and 0 now. Max Muncy is on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cave will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the
Next, here is Drew Mendoza, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Mendoza.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
A little low. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cave is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next, Ronaldo Hernandez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 2-1. So stepping in is Jerome Driscoll. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And now the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Colton Long will stand in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way.
That's outside.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. 7th inning ready to roll, and up next the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Taken in by Wong. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And that's the 2nd out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they have taken the lead. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with the traditional 7th inning.
The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and Boston's taking a 3-2 lead. Paul Fry will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Jake
The
Cave.
center fielder, Jake Cave.
From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting. Right
That's
fielder,
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Julio Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Next to hit is Mike Ford for his career in this matchup, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. He's set and the pitch, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Now to bat, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
First offering on its way. This is in the air out to left field.
Jimenez is in pursuit.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Alex Verdugo. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
0-1 pitch on its way. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So the next to bat will be Max Muncy. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Drew Mendoza would be next. .3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in next, Drew Mendoza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. And he falls behind 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now another 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Sam Howard is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Next, it'll be Ronaldo Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. And now here is Jairo Munoz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jairo Munoz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
At the plate now is Tom Murphy. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Jerome Driscoll is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late
Now
bite on that
that's
slider
second
right there.
baseman.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Striding in is Colton Wong. A potential tying run for him at third base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
3-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting. The third
So they'll
baseman.
go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Rafael Devers will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Still even at 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More opening day baseball coming up following this. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian
First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Nick Solak, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 now.
Now, 1-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
Full count.
Xander Bogaerts will be next. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 1-2.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base.
Ouch, that one hit him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bogaerts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first two out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Boston strands a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Josh Taylor enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-1 home. turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Right
Now
fielder.
at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. From the stretch. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Taylor Trammell will come on now and pinch run here. Digging in next, Mike Ford. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he's back in standing. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he takes a called strike 2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this
Now
with that
batting.
1-run lead still in check?
Jairo Munoz.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. One and 0. Here it is. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Throw over to the bag.
Hey.
2-2. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Bo Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adrian Hauser gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Josh Taylor records the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston.